Morning. Last pasuk of the Parashat has a reference for the first time in the Torah to the mitzvah of Tefilin. Rav Moshe Feinstein in the Sefer Darash Moshe used the opportunity to point out an unusual thing about the Tefilin, which is that we put the Tefilin. Someone might say it's because we want to be close to the heart, but that's not the case. Because if a person is a lefty, he puts his Tefillin Shariat on the right hand. So it's clearly the intention of the Torah that the Tefillin should go on the weaker hand. What is the message behind having the Tefillin on the weaker arm? Rav Moshe says as follows, a beautiful idea which he is known for. All mitzvot, all Torah, are intended to be performed with depth and understanding and excitement and enthusiasm. But sometimes in life, we don't necessarily connect with or understand the true meaning and how beautiful and deep and profound the mitzvot are. And in that way, it's sort of like the mitzvot are being done with our left hand, they're being done with our weaker arm. They're not like with the proficiency and the skill and the ease of the right hand, which can do things very, very easily and well. But it's more like it's being done with the left arm. The goal of the mitzvot, however, is to be done in the proper way. If a person does the mitzvot in a weak way, without enthusiasm, then the mitzvot themselves are in jeopardy. He gives the example of Shabbat, like we're standing today at Shabbat. When a person doesn't appreciate the fact that the Shabbat is actually the source of all his bracha, all the shefa, that he's going to be concerned the whole Shabbat, all the business that I'm losing out of, all the profits that I'm not going to make. He doesn't realize it's the opposite. The bracha comes from the Shabbat itself. When a person realizes that, then he's happy and enthusiastic about keeping the Shabbat. Why do we put on the Tefillin Shel Yad first, however? Because the Tefillin Shel Yad, although it represents doing the mitzvot weekly, it's the first step towards the proper Kiyum HaMitzvot. Before we put on the Tefillin Shel Rosh, which represents the mind, the ability to understand the mitzvot deeply, first we have to be part of the program. We have to put on the Tefillin Shel Yad, do it even weekly. Do it without understanding. That's why we train the children even from a young age to do the mitzvot, even though they don't understand it. Get them into the routine. Because once a person is in the routine, you're coming to the tefillot, you're coming to the seder at night, you're studying the Torah, even without the full understanding, you're now in a position to get the full understanding, which is going to lead to a life, B'ezrat Hashem, of mitzvot being performed with enthusiasm, which you can pass on to the children. Mitzvot, which is a house built on happiness and enthusiasm.